Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. Come on in, everybody. It is time to share some joy on our Morning Cuppa Joy. So when you come in, just bring a friend, share with somebody that we're online so that they can come in and find that same joy, love, and peace that we all search for when we come in together every day. Thank you for being here. I know it's bright and early on a Monday morning, but you can do it. So come on in. All right, so I'm going to start the way we do every morning on the Morning Cuppa, going into our heart. And the way we do that is put the hand on the heart. I just had to turn off my noisemaker. Put your hand on your heart and slow down the breathing. Add in the love. Add in joy, peace, something that makes you smile. I think of our Marietta now every time I say the word smile. Spirit magnifies incredible, loving energy. And that's what you all are. All of the P's for peace. You are incredible, loving energy. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of my life. Just keep breathing in that love, connecting the heart to the brain, allowing that energy to flow beautifully. And as our blue jean says, from the heart to the mind to the divine. And that is what we do here. We share such beautiful love together. Good morning, Deirdre. And there's our blue. I am here. Good morning, Julie Kiss. Hello. Thank you for sharing, Deirdre. Good morning, Jennifer Langren. Oh, what a beautiful way to start the day. Annie 7. Hi, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. Annie Banani, I'm really hoping and praying that this is going to be the week that we get together here in New Orleans, or at least some part of Louisiana, right? Good morning, sweet Brookie. Thank you for being here. And dear Greg, I'm doing great, Annie. I feel amazing this morning. All right, so I'm going to read what the angels had to say and bring that message for you. It's called Soulful Care. Let me try that again. Soulful Core, Nurturing Inner Values. Don't walk in front of me. I may not follow. Don't walk behind me. I may not lead. Walk beside me. Just be my friend. That's from Albert Camus. Friends are one of the most beautiful parts of this thing called life. I spent an amazing day yesterday visiting with my friends. There were many words spoken, and as each one of you spoke, I saw your light. I saw also how our lights connected together in the oneness, and how each light was equal to the other. There is no great or small, no hierarchy of our spirits. The human part of our experience tells us the opposite. You are looked at differently if you are prettier, smarter, more talented, have more money or material things, bigger house, fancier car. The competition and comparison part of life is one of our biggest teachers, as it shows us the contrast. It takes us to a place of seeing ourselves as separated from each other. It teaches us that winning is to be desired, and losing means you're not quite good enough. Or does it teach us that winning is the reward for effort, and losing is a place of opportunity for growth? When we are so focused on having to be number one, we lose sight of the journey. Life is the journey, and as we walk the paths of our life, we are presented with many opportunities to see each other as equal. Dear angels, when I reached a point in my life where material possessions were no longer important to me, something shifted in my energy. I no longer had to compete with anyone to, quote, win by having more, being more, or doing more. I could focus solely on what is on the inside. Yes, there are still things that are necessary to have in life, but now I see them as only a means to survival and not something to be hoarded. This lesson of letting go of the unnecessary is huge. It opens up room in our lives for that which cannot be touched or held, the core of who we are, which is spirit. Dear ones, when you focus on what's on the inside, you prioritize understanding and connecting with people on a deeper level, valuing their unique perspectives and experiences. More importance is given to traits like kindness, empathy, intelligence, integrity, and personal growth over physical appearance, social status, or material possessions. We encourage you, however, to find a balance as you are still inhabiting a human vessel which does require care and attention. It is also important to understand that each of you has to reach an understanding about your path and what you value in life. Judgment and criticism has no place in your journey as it takes you further away from your core. When you find yourself going down that path, simply turn around and find the crossroad where you can make a different choice of direction. Follow your heart, as it will always guide you to the highest vibrating decisions. Dear angels, today I promise to allow my heart to lead me to the path where only love resides. You know, yesterday was an amazing day, and it taught me a lot. It really showed me the importance of reaching out, the importance of speaking up, of saying what we really mean. And so many of you brought me to tears with your words. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you for giving me that gift on my birthday, showering love on me. So here's the mantra for the day. Today I promise to allow my heart to lead me to the path where only love resides. And I love, I can't remember who it was, but somebody yesterday on the Zoom call stated that there's only love here in this family, our spiritual family. And there's only love. And all that other stuff, it gets left at the door. And I'm so happy about that. So let's see who else came in. Catherine Kovacs, good morning to you. Michelle Landers. Michelle, thank you for being there yesterday and for your beautiful words. Catherine DeSanti, same thing. I'm so happy you were there. Thank you for coming in this morning. Charlie Coons. Charlie showed up yesterday. Kathy Hand, also. Oh, and the message resonates with you. Yeah, me too, Catherine. When I was writing the message out that I was hearing from the angels, I was very emotional as they were sharing the words with me. And, you know, the whole process of channeling those messages in is just to quiet my mind and be very still. And every time I do that, I'm instantly connected in. And I'm not special. There's nothing special about me in that regard. Any of us at any given moment can do the same thing. We can quiet that voice in our head, the doubting voice, the one that says, you're not really hearing that, you're making it up, or I'm not worthy, or I'm not there yet, right? I've heard that so many times from people. I'm not there yet. It's just a matter of just being and sitting and being open to receive, allowing your heart to lead you to the path where only love resides. So as I sit and I listen to them, some nights it's very intense, some nights it's very soft. This one was very mellow, and it was almost like a warm blanket that someone just comes and wraps around you if you fall asleep on the couch. That's what it felt like, comforting. But the message was so beautiful, to just get to that point where the only thing that matters is the love in your heart and what you are doing with that love. Blue Jean, Whizzy Bee heartedly agrees. She sits on my heart with baby Gruff, my heart. Oh, yeah. So beautiful. I love little Whizzy Bee. Deirdre, I tried getting in, but it wouldn't accept my passcodes. I don't know what the problem was with some people not being able to get in to the Zoom call, because we had a room full of people. So I don't know. I can't explain it. Me and Zoom are on the outs. I really dislike using Zoom because it has failed me so many times when I use it and try to go live and am not able to. So I pretty much just use Restream as much as possible for everything I do. And I apologize for those of you who couldn't get in. I really would have loved to have had you in there in the Zoom call. Charlie, love, light, laugh. Absolutely. I love that. And Jean says, now the Fae are laughing and going, shh, quiet, and laughing loudly. Well, maybe they want you to connect in. That may be what that's all about. Good morning, Sally and Tony. Thank you for being here. All right, so I want to see what Kuan Yin has to say. And did you all see my pea pod? This was my gift from Auntie Jean. She gave me a pea pod with little peas inside. And they're like little stress balls, so I can take them out and play with them. Isn't that just the cutest? So that's going in the Angel Mobile for sure. Good morning, Joanne Castrillo. Okay, so Kuan Yin wants us to know the quickening. The fast track with the Divine Mother moves us rapidly through life's challenges. The road can get a bit bumpy when traveling at her accelerated pace, nor will you often feel that you are in control of the navigation. This is part of the experience when you are to be moved rapidly with divine help. Best to just hold on to her and trust you'll get to where you need to be. The quickening. And that's, to me, boy, that's what's happening in today's world, isn't it? In this day and time, there is a quickening. There's an acceleration of the pace of everything. We're at the end of August, and I'm still saying, how did this happen? Because it feels like only yesterday we were doing a new year. So everything has sped up, and that's because we are ascending, and the ascension energy is so much higher and faster and moves at the speed of light, which is where we're going. We're going into that kind of energy where all you have to do is think something and it manifests. Just speaking it into reality is going to be the norm when we get up to that higher elevation and frequency. Good morning, Joanne Castrillo. And Blue, you had a hard time too, but you got it there. You were on the Zoom with us, and I'm so glad you were. Hope, good afternoon to you. And Hope says, Grand Rising, P family. Love to all. Trust you had a great solar return, Mama P. We had a family reunion. My parents were visiting from Jamaica to meet their new great-grandsons, Rio and Romario, 8 months and 2 months old. Oh, how sweet. Yes, we did miss you, Miss Hope. And it was an absolutely awesome, amazing time together. I loved every minute of it. Joanne says that message was very powerful. Can you please reread the message? Are you talking about the angel message, Joanne? Because I can do that. Deirdre says they use that phrase when you're early in the birthing cycle. Mama Gaia is going through her own rebirthing currently. She is at 51%. Okay, so there have been more people coming in. Let me reread the angel message, which is called Soulful Care. It's kind of hard to say, isn't it? Soulful. I don't hear that word very often. Don't walk in front of me. I may not follow. Don't walk behind me. I may not lead. Walk beside me. Just be my friend. Those are words from Albert Camus. Friends are one of the most beautiful parts of this thing called life. I spent an amazing day today visiting with my friends. There were many words spoken, and as each one of you spoke, I saw your light. I saw also how our lights connected together in the oneness, and how each light was equal to the other. There is no great or small, no hierarchy of our spirits. The human part of our experience tells us the opposite. You are looked at differently if you are prettier, smarter, more talented, have more money or material things, a bigger house, a fancier car. The competition and comparison part of life is one of our biggest teachers, as it shows us the contrast. It takes us to a place of seeing ourselves as separate from each other. It teaches us that winning is to be desired and losing means you're not quite good enough. Or does it teach us that winning is the reward for effort and losing is a place of opportunity for growth? When we are so focused on having to be number one, we lose sight of the journey. Life is the journey, and as we walk the paths of our lives, we are presented with many opportunities to see each other as equal. Dear angels, when I reached a point in my life where material possessions were no longer important to me, something shifted in my energy. I no longer had to compete with anyone to win by having more, being more, or doing more. I could focus solely on what's on the inside. Yes, there are still things that are necessary to have in life, but now I see them only as a means to survival and not something to be hoarded. This lesson of letting go of the unnecessary is huge. It opens up room in our lives for that which cannot be touched or held, the core of who we are, which is spirit. Dear ones, when you focus on what's on the inside, you prioritize understanding and connecting with people on a deeper level, valuing their unique perspectives and experiences. More importance is given to traits like kindness, empathy, intelligence, integrity, and personal growth over physical appearance, social status, or material possessions. We encourage you, however, to find a balance as you are still inhabiting a human vessel which does require care and attention. It is also important to understand that each of you have to reach an understanding about your path and what you value in life. Judgment and criticism has no place in your journey as it takes you further away from your core. When you find yourself going down that path, simply turn around and find the crossroad where you can make a different choice of direction. Follow your heart, as it will always guide you to the highest vibrating decisions. Dear angels, today I promise to allow my heart to lead me to the path where only love resides. Ooh, yeah, it was a powerful lesson from them last night, and it came after a very intense, powerful day together. So I just loved the whole message of what they delivered last night. Okay, you have a slight 6-second pause. I don't know what that means, Catherine. Good afternoon to you, Prachetta and Prachir. Thank you for being here. Leo, good morning, sweet Leo. We missed you yesterday at the party, but I know that you were at the reunion at the yeah. I can't even think right now. You were at the celebration of life for our pirate Rick, and thank you for being there. And I hope you gave Josie big, big, big hugs from all of us. Just love you so much and what you mean to this family, which is absolutely amazing. So, somebody please give a shout out to that amazing pirate. And Leo, just tell us how it was. I went in for a bit, but nothing was happening. There was just people communicating with each other and sitting around chatting, and didn't really get to hear anything of the service because I had to go on to the live. There we go. Thank you for calling in our Ricky Rick. And when you called in Ricky, little BP came running into the room. You know, cats like pirates. I know you do. Hello. Well, hello. He's talking to us this morning. Hi, BP. Do you want to appear? Do you want to come up here? Do you want to come see everybody? They want to see you, okay? Come on, silly butt. Come on, say hello. Say hello to everybody. Say hi. Yeah, you heard them call in Ricky, didn't you? He is so precious. And he just loves to be held and massaged and talked to. It took him a while to warm up. He was a little standoffish because he had watched his mama packing up her suitcase and he knew she was going to be away for a while. Isn't he precious? He's purring like crazy, you guys. Hi. They want to hear you again. Do you want to talk to everybody? No? Do you want to talk to us? Hi. How you doing? He was a little sick yesterday. He had an upset tummy. So I'm glad that he's doing better this morning. Okay, off you go. He says. Yeah, he is. He's a precious cat. That is Sherry Meyer's cat. And yes, he is her cat. She's his person. And Leo says, I did give Josie a big hug. Had to get in line, though. So many people showed up from all corners of America to celebrate Rick. It was nice to see some old friends I haven't seen in so long. Chris, Rosa, and Janice. I heard Chris. I didn't get to see him, but I did hear him in the crowd. And I'm glad that the people from Love and Light showed up because that's where Ricky hung out so much of the time. I know his energy is in that building. Whoever's moving in there into that spot is really going to feel Rick's energy as he hung out there so much. Lily heard the kitty and is rubbing her face on my phone. That happens with animals when they hear another one that they're not familiar with, right? Prachetta says, ma'am, we are driving down from central India, Allahabad, the birthplace of India's first prime minister. I can't pronounce all that. Prachir, Goofy, and I are driving to our New Delhi house, and kindly bless us. Oh, absolutely. And Prachetta, I'm pretty sure I'm coming to India next year, but I think it's going to be toward the end of the year. And there's a huge meeting in Hyderabad, and I'm probably saying that wrong, that I'm going to be going to. So I'm so excited about coming over there in 2024. Deirdre's. I was there for a while for Ricky and Josie. Very cool celebration. I was so happy to see so many people at that celebration of life. Ricky's energy was huge when he was in his body. He touched so many people and was one of the kindest men I've ever known in my life. Annie says, I literally heard they will be safe. The God above guides them. And that's for you, Prachetta. Absolutely. We're going to lift you up for that safe travels on the road. Okay, so it looks like it is time for the tiny book message, and then we'll go into our prayers. So I'm going to go ahead and put that message up for you. If you have any prayer requests that you would like to put in, go ahead and type those in. And let's see who wants to pick a message for us today from the tiny book. We've been at the front of the book. Somebody want to pick one further in? Let's see what we got. Okay, now it's moving really fast. Jennifer, you were working, but you saw it. And thank you for being in the audience for our get-together also, Jennifer, for the birthday party. And Deirdre's picking page 69, so let's go there. And Blue is asking if Grayson is feeling better. And yes, we all want to know that. We're going to keep lifting him up in prayer. All right, page 69 has 6 messages. Nope, 5 messages. Sorry, there's a mistake on that page. So I need to fix that, don't I? Oh, thank you, Jen. And message 3, okay. And he says, no doctor appointment today. I missed school. And I have 2 days left to complete my hours. You'll get it done. We all have confidence in you. Good morning, Oksana. Oh, thank you. Happy Monday to everyone here. All right, so message 3 says, let go of the reins so you are not tethering anyone to your intentions, but rather setting them free to be who they are. My voice is going. Did you come to help me? He came to help out. I'm going to read that message again. Let go of the reins so that you are not tethering anyone to your intentions, but rather setting them free to be who they are. You know, sometimes we do that, don't we? We try to lasso somebody because we feel like we have to fix them or make their life better somehow. But what it's saying is if you really want somebody to be the best they can be and to really get what they're here to get in this lifetime, it's important to let them go. It's important to love them and not put any energy into the outcome of their life experiences. It's their life. It's what they're here to learn and the lessons they're here to learn. So I love this one. And thank you, Deirdre, for picking that one, and Sally for picking the message number. Yes, the cat is BP, Jennifer, and very special cat. So let's go into our prayer time. If you have any prayers, and thank you, Prachetta. Special birthday prayers for our dearest, beautiful fairy Teri, ma'am. And ma'am, you mean the world for us. Special prayers for good health, for handsome Goofy, prayers for his blood reports to be normal, lots and lots of love. Absolutely. We've been lifting Goofy up for a little bit. He hasn't been doing so well. And we're going to continue to lift Goofy and all of you, and travel prayers for you on the road today. So anybody else? We have prayers for Grayson and Annie going on, and wonderful energy sent to Annie to complete her schooling and move on into her career. Kathy Hand, oh, hello, sweetie. Love you all. Have a good day. Please pray for a good career for my daughter Marley, and please keep the healing prayers for my arm. It's very difficult to work like this. We certainly will. Okay, so any others that you need to put into the prayer circle and into the healing grids, please do so. We don't have our Auntie Jean this morning, so I'm not sure if she's feeling any better or what's going on with her, but let's lift up Auntie Jean. Blue Jean, keep sweet Dolly in mind today. She was very bonded to her friend Rhea. Rhea left yesterday for her new home. They are very bonded, and I am concerned. Well, I know you're working with her and pouring a lot of Reiki healing energy into our Dolly, and thank you for doing so. And let's just set the intention that everything is working perfectly, and that Dolly is going to thrive under your care. Let's do that. Sally, prayers for Teri today to continue on her path of healing, lifting, and loving the world that surrounds her. Thank you, Sally. Okay, so let's go into our hearts. I love this time every morning when we come in and just lift each other up and love on each other. So let's do that now. Let's just leave everything at the door. Just envision there's a door in front of you. Pack up everything you don't need in that backpack. Anything that's unnecessary that you're dragging along with you from one moment to the next moment and projecting it into the next moment. Anything that's unlike love can be left behind. This was our big message from the angels, to lose every attachment to whatever is not eternal. Only love is eternal. Only love is going to last forever. All of those material things, all those emotions even, the sadness, the grief, the anger, the feelings of failure and despair, unworthiness. Just pack it up in that backpack. It'll hold a lot of stuff. So whatever is there that you need to disengage from, make that conscious choice and say, I'm turning this over. I'm not going to carry this with me into the next moment. This is where you're at the crossroads, and you can either continue down that road of hardship, carrying all of that stuff with you, or you can leave it right here at the doorway and leave it with Archangel Michael. So breathe into your heart center. Feel the energy that's there. Do a little inventory. Just scan from the top of your head down to the bottom of your feet. And if something is tugging at you as you're doing that scan, just pause. Pause for a moment and say, what is that? What is it that I'm feeling? What is it that has such a hold on me that I don't feel like I can release it? It might be a dis-ease. It might be something that you're identifying as, a label you put on yourself. Wherever there's a tug, wherever there's a low vibration energy as you travel through your energy fields, just pause, ask the question, what is that? What is it that's tethering me and not letting my spirit be light and carefree? Continue to scan. You know how to do this. Feel your own energy field from the top of your head. That's your opening to spirit. That's where you connect in with your higher being. And then coming down to the third eye, to the throat, to your beautiful heart, your solar plexus, the sacral, and the root. And if in any of those centers something is not feeling quite right, ask the question. Communicate. This is how we learn. We don't learn until we ask. So ask what it is that you need to put in the backpack. Ask what it is that you can live without, and you would be better off not having in your energy field. This is called a clearing and a release. As you feel what it is, envision that you can reach inside of you in that very place and pull that energy out to put it in your backpack. I'm sensing a lot of energy in the solar plexus area, right at the top of your abdomen. This is your place of worthiness. This is where you know that you deserve love. You deserve happiness. You deserve to live your life with excitement and joy and so much love. I'm also feeling some heaviness in the root chakra, which is the survival center. It's all about living on Mother Earth. Everything that you need, finances, food, money, family. Just feel into these areas, and if you're feeling it, just ask to pull it out. I'm going to reach in, I'm going to pull it out and let it go. It's a decision that only you can make. So now that you've filled your backpack, zip it up. Go ahead and close that backpack and hand it over to Michael. You can drop it on the ground. You can just hold it out from you and Michael will take it. Know that if you want it back, you can have it back. But if you want to release it totally and let go of it, this is your chance. It's up to you to say, I'm done with that. Enough is enough. Enough of the anger, the regret, the sadness. I'm ready to move forward and to move into a lighter vibration where only love is real and only love is welcome in my spirit field. So you choose the road. You choose to either carry all that load into your next moment or leave it behind. It's up to you. If you did release it, if you did let it go, there's still some that's deciding because there's still clearing to be done. I want you to feel your energy field again. If you did put it in the backpack and zip it up and let it go, and there still may be some clearing of the residual energy. You might need to clear your throat, cough, sneeze, yawn. however you move energy in your body. And then, if you did this exercise and you let go, ask Archangel Raphael to close up those areas where you pulled energy out, those areas that were so full of things that you didn't need, so that you can welcome in what you do need. And Raphael will certainly help you with that, to give you a complete healing of that area. I feel hearts beating stronger now. I feel legs that feel sturdier and stronger as you stand on Mama Gaia. And now let's just love on the whole body. Just see yourself from head to toe and pour love in there, in your beautiful heart. You can say it out loud. You can give yourself a hug. Whatever you need to do to take in that energy of love. I am so loved. I matter. I am important. I am a spark of the divine, and I receive my divine inheritance of love. And once you fill your heart with that love, just shine it out over all those prayer requests, or Peapod prayer requests, adding in the names of any who were given today to go in there. And we ask our Creator to look on every one of those prayer requests to be answered for the best and highest good of all. And take a deep breath in and release it out. Letting go of everything that you just gave over to Spirit. Totally disengaging from it. Asking Michael to cut those cords. Asking Raphael to help the healing process. And then the last thing we do together is we love on each other. Just loving this family. A family that is built on love, honor, respect. So let's do that on the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. Okay, so let's see what we got. Alrighty, I'm so glad you all got it started. I have moved where I'm broadcasting, so I'm going to try to play Leo, Cuppa Full of Joy, and see if we can all hear it clearly while you're typing in your thank yous, I love yous.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today is the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you wake up this morning, might as well be part of it. When all is for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead. Wherever meets up there, we create a school where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath and going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peace and the bar. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peace and the bar. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Cuppa full of joy.
Cuppa full of joy, full of light, full of love. The bottle is refused to feeling up from the top here. The coffee's always hot, the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on shows. Today's a new day, we are part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. Full of love, take a spot to get the day started. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the triple A. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the triple A. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Hi, Taki.
There really is no secret. We simply
Accept, align, allow. Triple A, y'all.
Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on the high five, we call the triple A. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on the high five, we call the triple A. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Get ready for it. Woo is right.
Senior, born before 1957 in
It wouldn't stop. Oh, thank you all for being here. I love you so very much. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. And I will see you later. Namaste, y'all. Bye, everyone.